A few days ago, I was sitting in the food court, finished my dinner, sitting there and thinking, well, I haven't given money to charity in a while. Wouldn't it be nice if I find somebody to give charity to? And I have not finished that thought, and comes from the left a person, a gentleman, and he looks at my plate, at my tray, and says, "Sir, can I have this empty bottle of water? Because he will take this empty bottle of water, return it, and get the deposit." And I looked at him, and I saw him carrying a bag full of empty water bottles or empty bottles. He's going to return them and make money of it. So this got me thinking, does the law of attraction, just with the thought, change our lives? That's what I'm going to talk about with you right now. Hello everybody, this is Muhammad Ali. I help organizations and individuals to be more productive and to achieve higher performance. Today I want to talk to you about my thinking of the law of attraction and how it actually works. So let's break down the law of attraction and see if it's just one law or many laws of attraction. So the first thing they talk about in the law of attraction is that you should imagine the state that you are in. You imagine your life in the future, and it will happen. So by thinking about what you want to achieve, I think that's a good way to start. So let's call it, for instance, let's call it the dream. Where do I want to get to? So we need to be very clear on what we want to achieve. What is the dream that I want to achieve? How does my life look like? How does my work look like? How does my day look like? To have really a good understanding of how the ideal world would look like. The second ingredient of the laws of attraction, from my point of view, and what I've learned from somebody like Dr. Jordan Peterson, is that it's not enough that you have a goal that you want to achieve. There is something that you have to be running away from, and let's call it the fear. Something that you don't want to happen. Now, if you look at it, we have a trajectory. We have a path from something that I'm afraid of, something that I don't want my life to have, to somewhere where my life needs to be or where I want to be with my life. It's not enough that you are thinking about this dream and you're trying to manifest it. No, you should be manifesting and dreaming about the actions that you're taking to get there. So it's not enough about just to think about, I want to get there and I want to get away from this. I need to understand, okay, I need to be able to imagine the actions that I'm doing that are going to take me there. So that's the third step. So now that we've talked about what are we running towards, what are we running away from, and we are imagining what we are doing to get there. Okay, now let's imagine we're on a raft in the middle of the ocean. In the horizon, we see a wonderful island, and in the back, there's a storm brewing. We have a raft, we have a paddle. It's not enough for us just to imagine how beautiful that island is. It's not enough for us to imagine how horrible the storm is. And it's not enough to imagine that we're now paddling and getting closer to that island. We have to actually do it. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and start grinding and start working. So that's the fourth thing. It's not enough that we think about it. It's just not going to happen. Okay, now that we've been thinking about that, the next thing is, okay, we are going to start doing. So when we start doing, we're going to start paddling. We're going to take the actions that we described here to get to our destination. And that's not enough. And that's the fifth and final component. That's something that I learned from Joe Dispenza. You have to feel like you're already there. You have to embrace the actions that you're taking. You have to feel good about the things that you're doing. It doesn't make sense if I'm paddling and I'm cursing with each paddle. I'm going to get exhausted much more. But if I'm in a good state of mind and I'm paddling and I feel that I'm already at the island, I feel that I'm already enjoying the quiet and have shelter from the storm, and that's the law of attraction for me. Step number one, understand what's your dream, what do you want to achieve. Be very specific and precise about it. Also understand what you're running from. understand and imagine and envision the things, the actions that you're taking, and start taking these actions. And while you're taking these actions, you should feel like you're already there. You should believe that you're already there, and then things will start to turn and change. Looking at this picture, it seems like the law of attraction is a lot of work. But what is the alternative? Thank you.